Welcome. Welcome to MJ's trainings. And I have some exciting news for you today I wanted to share with you. And it's concerning collections. Facebook has upgraded their system to allow you to create a collection album, let's say, and set it to public, and you can share that album with your audience. And this is going to hopefully be a game changer for you and your business, specifically if you do sales parties, do demonstrations where you're actually selling products on your Facebook profile, which really is violating Facebook guidelines. But Facebook is too busy trying to control a lot of other things that are going on in the world and protecting us from that they aren't real concerned about you. But there are ways that you can do your show your products, not post dollar values on your profile is one of the triggers that will trigger the algorithm to let the world know that you are selling. And the other thing is you got to be cautious because there are people that are out there just to report you to Facebook, so you can get your account shut down. And I teach and highly recommend that you use a business page if you're going to have online sales. And if you stick with me, I can help you to learn how to do that on your business page and still get your audience there watching, connecting, interacting with you. But I just want to share this new tip with you that I just became aware of it on June 20th, actually. And I'm trying to get over here to where I can show you how to get there. It's called collections, and you may or may not remember me in some of my trainings talking about this is a tip that I use to save posts that I've done. Let's say, for example, here's my teaser post. This is where I'll do a teaser post and I'll save the post in this album. And then if I want to check to see if I got any interaction, I can go back to that saved album and check on my posts to see if there's been any responses, as opposed to people messaging me and I have no idea why they're messaging me because they're not telling me why they sent me a message. They just PM me, yeah, I'm interested, but I don't know what they're interested in. So anyway, you may have heard me talk about doing that and using that. So for right now, what I'm going to do is show you, these are my collections. And up here at the top, you can see I have multiple collections. And since I got the notice about this new upgrade, I have set up two different albums. One is a branding album because I was doing some trainings with you guys. I'm going to move this out of my way. Let's put this over here. And so I set up a branding album, and then we did training on learning how to narrow your niche. And I started adding some of my videos to that collection. So I just wanted to show that to you and how you do that. So I'm going to go back to my home page, which is where you'll find this information, so I can show you again. And on the left side, you see your news feed, you see your shortcuts, you see your explore. And I'm going to, down here, it says saved. And that's what you want to do. You want to click on that. That will open up your saved collections. Now, if you've never used this tool before, if you've never saved anything, you may not have the opportunity for the upgrade. But I believe that one way that you can get the upgrade is to save a post in a collection. So I'm going to go over here and open up my page in a new link, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. I mean, I don't know. you're going to have to test that on your own and see what happens. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to, let's say I'm over here in a group that I'm following, let's say 6 Step Social. And I found a post that I resonated with and I enjoyed very, very much. And I wanted to be able to go back later to check on it, like this one here. Create a social media habit that will serve you well. And I can go to these 3 little dots and save the post. Now, when I do that, it gives me this opportunity. I have 6 unopened saves this week. I can take this post and add it to a collection. So if I have collections already created, then I can add it to a collection. Or I can go down here and say, I want to create a new collection. So if you don't have any collections in your save folder, this would be one way that you could put one into a collection or create a new collection. So let's just go here and say create a collection. And I'm just going to say 6 Steps posts. And I'm going to create the collection. And I'm going to say okay. And now when I go and I saved this collection, it's saved. You can see that because my other choice is unsave it. And it was added to the 6 Steps posts collection, if you can see that as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here to my other tab and I'm going to go to my saved collections and I'm going to let you see what I have here. Since I was starting on these 2 new collections and I have them set, if you notice here where they're locked, that means those are only for me. I'm the only one that can access them. And that's my alarm going off. Sorry about that, guys. So what I'm going to do here is let you see the padlock means it's locked, but these 2 collections that I just created, one's Narrow Your Niche, is set as public. And therefore, I'm going to be able to get a link for this album and share it with anyone that I want to share whatever's in my album. And over here is where I can go. I'm going to go to my business page because, or my, I'm going to go up here and do Ask Coach MJ. And I believe that content was in my May content. All right, hold on a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I'm going to put up here in the search bar, hashtag Ask Coach MJ. I believe we were doing that in the month of May, and that will bring up all my content so I can show you how I can get to that content. And this is fan pages. This one here is niche, tuning your niche. And that was May 21st. So then I can go to this post and I'm going to go up here to these 3 little dots and I'm going to save the video and I'm going to add it to a collection, Narrow Your Niche. Okay, so I got that one added. Then I'm going to go down here, day 4, week 3, Narrow Your Niche. I can click on that post. So this is a way that you can take existing posts. I can't do that one, probably because I shared it. It has to be the actual post. It can't be a shared post. Let's go here. Let's see if I can get this one. Because this is another shared one, so I probably can't this one either. Fan page. Okay, here's my branding series. So I'm going to go to that one. Oops, probably shouldn't have done it that way because now it's going to play. Sorry about that. I'm going to go to this post. And there, I did it anyway. Okay, move that out of the way. Go over here. Okay, so I already have this one saved in my branding post group. And let's check. This is day 1 of tuning your niche, and I believe this one is already in there as well. But anyway, this is just a way that you can take existing content that let's say, for example, that you're doing a jewelry party and you've got a month's worth of videos. Maybe you were highlighting a specific product for that month and you want all of those into a collection. You could create my June jewelry collection, and go to your videos and create a collection and add those videos to your collection, and then you would have it. And then let's see, this one here, I shared this one too. I shared this one. So that kind of hopefully gives you an idea of what you can do with your collections and to get them into a collection. And then once you get everything where you want it to be, you can go and see over here on the left. These are my collections: 6 Steps posts, see more. Those are all my collections. And I can actually go to, let's say I want to do the narrow your niche. Well, there's only one in there, so that's not going to work. Branding with MJ. This is my branding one. I've got 2 posts in here. And I would be able to see if I can move this out of the way. I'm going to close this. For more features, visit Facebook mobile app. You can do this on your mobile as well. And if you're in Build It Big with MJ, I'm going to be putting some print screens in there of what it looks like on an Android device, but I don't have, I don't know how to use a Apple device. So here I can go to my settings. Reminders, notifications, choose whether or not you want to get notifications about your saved items. And I have that turned on because then Facebook will notify me and say, you still have some unopened saved items. You can turn that off if you want to. Newsfeed reminders, choose whether you want to see a reminder on your newsfeed about your saved items. You can turn that on or off. Saved items in your newsfeed, choose whether you want to see your saved items appear where you're browsing newsfeed. You can turn that on or turn that off. And you want to make sure that you have your collection set to public. This is my collection name. You can delete it if you want to. I was trying to find the setting where you actually go and share it. This is groups that I have teaser posts in. These are all my teaser posts, and this is where I was teaching. If you wanted to go back to that post and check it out to see if you got any interactions, you can actually click on that, go check it out. And if there was any interactions, you can follow up with your lead, your prospect, but this is something that you're not going to want to share with others. And as you can see here, I've had multiple responses, and these are over a year old, and I have interacted with them and taken care of those. But just to give you an idea of how you can use your saved folder and just play around with it. But if you don't have the option to add to collections or make your collections public or share your collections, it's possibly because you don't have anything. You have never saved anything. And this is the key. Facebook will only give you the updates to the tools that you are actually using that Facebook has given us to use. Again, you're using a fan page, they're going to give you different tools to use to improve your ability to market using Facebook. So, but I wanted to share this album, and I don't see where I can share it because there's supposed to be a link that I can copy, unless I have to do it on my mobile. But I'll check that out and follow up and let you guys know. Search your saved items. Saved items. I have 99 saved items. And I can see more. I can add a new collection. But I did have my, this one here is set to public. See right here. So I can go over here. Nothing. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this is helpful. I'll talk to you soon. See you on Facebook and Build It Big with MJ live Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m.